and gentlemen, behold, the Four Horsemen Studios, Mythic Legions, Legions Con, Armory Experience figures, live from ToyCon, New Jersey. Let's go. That's right, baby. We are live from ToyCon, New Jersey, and we have an exclusive first look at the Four Horsemen Studios Mythic Legions Con Armory Experience figures, all four colors. Let's go! That's right, baby. We have a first look in-hand review of the Armory Experience figures. First off, special thanks to Four Horsemen Studios, Jeremy and the guys, for letting me take a look at these guys live at ToyCon, New Jersey. Of course, these guys have been the talk of the Mythic Legions community recently, ever since this guy showed up on a table at IshCon, and it was just this past week, where the Armory Experience for Legions Con was announced. And what we're gonna get here is an opportunity to build your own figure, as it were, through these incredible night parts. There's a wide selection of different parts and colors that can be used to build your own figures. Again, the way it's going to work is the mornings of the convention, there will be tickets distributed. Tickets are going to be free, but there will be a certain number of tickets given out. Jeremy Gerard live! Thanks, Jeremy. But yeah, there's going to be a specific allotment of tickets distributed on the morning of the convention. There's no cost for the tickets, again, but they want fans to have a good experience and have enough time to do what they need to do to pick out the different parts. If you want the full rundown on how it's going to work and more details, check out this past week's episode of Mythic Conversations, Jeremy Gerard's show, the September 11th episode. We'll have all of the details there. So again, this guy was the first one that was shown, this emerald green or jade knight, as it were. Of course, for a lot of long-time Mythic Legions fans, this will hold a special place in their heart because the Jade Knight was a choice that the fans could vote on early on in the line. And what ended up happening was we got the Vorgus Vermilius figure, but that made the Jade Knight that didn't happen a matter of lore and legend for Mythic Legions fans. So let's take a look at these guys. You'll recognize a lot of the parts here, of course. I just want to give you a good up close and personal look at this selection of armor pieces. Again, if you're familiar with Legions, you will be familiar with how these things move. And I believe we do have the updated Valiant Knight articulation scheme, so that's kind of incredible. But yeah, look at the color here. I hope the color's coming out. First, the Jade or the Emerald Knight here is a beautiful, shiny green. Looks incredible. I personally am a huge fan of metallics, and these are absolutely done to perfection. But look at the details. All the different rivets are painted. And I do understand that because these are not final pieces, they're almost final. This disc here that's gray here, I believe that will actually be painted the correct color on the final pieces. So, but just an incredible figure here. And again, this is a celebration of the customizability and the creativity and the pop and swap ability of this line. So let's switch a couple of heads. Switch the head. Boom. Here we go, so we swap-a-roo on the heads. Definitely some Lord of the Rings vibes here with this guy. So here we go, let's give you a once-over of this guy as well. Next up, let's take a look at the purple. Again, I don't know what it is. Something about purple seems like it's taken off as the color of the year for 2024. Don't know why that would be. Purple gang. But here, this is definitely one of the builds that is catching my attention the most. We have this beautiful shiny purple color. Again, all of the rivets are painted here. Just incredible detail. And again, I don't think I can hit this point home too much, but the metallic paint is like, it's a very cool, perfect sheen here, and each one is a little bit different. Like, I think the emerald green metallic is a little bit shinier. The purple is a little bit more understated, but the shine is definitely there. So here we go. Purple gang gang, purple gang gang, purple gang gang, purple gang gang, gang gang gang, purple gang gang, purple gang gang, purple gang 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 gang. Let's go. What's up, Chase? Here's the Gunmetal Gray Knight. Again, you'll recognize a lot of this build as the Valiant Knight build. Super cool. All of the detail you would expect from a Mythic Legions figure, and all of the articulation you could ever want. Feels like butter in the hand. Not as messy. Here we go. Here is the red guy. Now, interestingly, so the studio went a little bit of a different route here. So while we've got the jade or the emerald green, which is very shiny, you've got the purple, slightly understated compared to those, and then the gunmetal gray just looks like straight up a knight could be rolling out in this armor. For the red, we're looking a little bit more of, not quite the blood armor, but a lot closer to it. Very much you could see like a Vlad the Impaler type thing going on here. Let's check him out from the front, from the back. Super cool. You know what? You can get crazy with it. You can have a gunmetal gray knight with the jade green head if you want. You can go purple and red if you want. Get crazy with it. You can make a couple of night buddies if you want. They can be hanging out. Oh, you're good. Here we have some of the other builds that are possible through the Armory Experience. Check out this incredible purple Vorgus. How freaking cool is that? Dude. Any one of these figures would be home run releases on their own, but as part of the Armory Experience, it's even cooler, and there's so many possibilities. Here we've got the Valiant Knight helmet, or what we now know the Valiant Knight helmet for, with some of the cloth pants and the cloth style arms there, but in the red, which is very cool. How cool is that? And here we have the red knight here spliced with, I don't know, it's maybe the Valak armor and things like that here. So I was saying earlier that this really makes me want to make a Rucker Scarlet Knight here, similar to Aslan Creations, who did some really cool college like mascot inspired figures. I'm going to do a Scarlet Knight. All right, so of course the main feature here is being able to create your own characters in some of these dope pieces. And so I wanted to do a couple of pop and swaps real quick, live from ToyCon with these Armory figures. Here's the first one. Boom. We got the jade green in the middle and the gunmetal gray. You may have seen some things similar to this. Obviously, we're going for a Dr. Doom type feel here. How cool is that? And how about this? What we've got here is my Christmas Knight I made real quick with some green and red parts. How cool is that? Man, people are going to have so much fun with this experience. I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on these figures. This is going to be super fun. Let's go. Now let's go by color. First we have the Jade Knights. How freaking cool, the green guys. Gangrene over here. You can make these characters, or you could go Purple Gang Gang. Purple Gang Gang. Looking cool, the purple guys. The purple people eaters coming at you. And of course, it wouldn't be complete without the red rebels? Red ruffians. Guys in red. Also, coming at you. And then last but not least, we have the Gunmetal Greys coming through, ready to wreck house. Trying to find out where Joe Russo is, because we got all the knights. And these guys, yup, also coming at you. So that's it. That's my real quick first look review of the Legions Con Armory Experience figures. If you can't tell, these things are freaking awesome. Everyone's going to love them. The Armory Experience, I think, is going to be a huge deal at Legions Con. Thank you again to Four Horsemen Studios, Jeremy, Jim, and the guys, Cookie, Joe, for allowing me to take a quick in-hand look at these super dope figures. I'm going to need all of them. I don't know. I forgot how many different variations you can make. We'll see how many different variations I plan for. My favorites so far, my favorites have to be the purple and the jade so far. So thank you again for watching my video. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and I hope to see you at Legions Con 2024.